This drone is so quiet that it can circle 100 meters above the enemy's head, remaining completely unnoticed while special forces prepare for an assault. The Skylark is the gold standard for small tactical short-range UAVs. While heavy drones serve the interests of generals, this little one belongs to the soldier in the trench. The entire Skylark ILEX complex fits into 2 backpacks, can be assembled in minutes, and is launched by a simple hand throw. Its electric motor makes the craft practically an acoustic stealth, turning it into the ideal tool for urban guerrilla warfare and reconnaissance raids deep behind enemy lines. The Skylark's main feature is its deep stall landing mode, which allows it to land on a spot literally the size of a kitchen table. Thanks to a highly efficient electric motor and refined aerodynamics, the Skylark is considered one of the quietest drones in the world. At an altitude of 150 meters, its sound blends completely with the background noise of the wind. Eliminating the internal combustion engine not only removed the characteristic buzzing, but also minimized the aircraft's thermal signature. The pusher propeller in the tail section is optimized to avoid creating whistling vortices. This allows the drone to conduct close-range reconnaissance while staying outside the detection zone of enemy listening posts. Battery power provides up to 3 hours of continuous surveillance, which is more than enough for a battalion's local operation. The absence of vibrations from a gasoline engine makes the image from its cameras perfectly stable even at high zoom. Despite weighing only 7 kilograms, the Skylark carries a gyro-stabilized optical block that rivals the capabilities of larger UAV systems, including laser target designation. The micro-compass module combines a high-resolution daylight camera and an uncooled thermal imager for night operations. The system is capable of automatically capturing and tracking moving objects, whether it be a vehicle or a lone fighter. Integration with a digital map allows the operator to instantly receive precise GPS coordinates of a target, which are immediately sent to mortar crews or assault groups. The drone's body is made of impact-resistant composites, allowing it to withstand harsh field conditions. The Skylark is designed like a construction set. Wings, fuselage, and tail assembly snap together, allowing a soldier to assemble the craft and launch it in less than 10 minutes. Mobility is a key factor for infantry. The complex does not require special vehicles or launchers. 2 soldiers can carry all the necessary equipment, including the control unit and spare batteries. This makes the Skylark indispensable in mountains, dense forests, or within tight urban developments where large equipment simply cannot pass. Launching is as primitive and reliable as possible, by hand, like a paper airplane. The Lark does not need runways to start. The strength of a soldier's hand or a simple bungee cord that provides initial acceleration is sufficient. The hand launch makes the crew invisible to the enemy's technical reconnaissance. There are no flashes from powder boosters or noise from powerful hydraulic catapults. In confined spaces, for example from a rooftop or a narrow alley, an elastic tensioner is used. This allows the drone to be launched in any direction, adapting instantly to wind direction. But while takeoff is simple, the Skylark's landing method is a true engineering show. To avoid damaging expensive optics during landing, the Skylark uses a unique system. It abruptly pitches its nose up, enters a deep stall, and falls onto an inflatable cushion that activates just before impact. Upon approaching the recovery point, an air brake is triggered. The drone practically stops in mid-air and falls flat to the ground. At that moment, a pneumatic shock absorber inflates under the fuselage, absorbing all the impact energy. This allows the craft to be landed on rocks, asphalt, or a boat deck without the risk of breaking the airframe or the camera. This landing method allows the drone to be reused just minutes after a battery swap. The Skylark possesses a high degree of autonomy. It can fly via waypoints, maintain position over a target, or automatically return to base if the connection is lost. In 2026, Elbit Systems software allows the drone to recognize patterns independently. The operator doesn't need to stare at the monitor for 3 hours straight. The system itself will signal if suspicious activity appears in the field of view. This reduces the burden on the soldier, allowing them to focus on the combat situation around them rather than just the controller screen. The connection is protected according to military standards, precluding any interception of the video stream. The Skylark 3 version is no longer a backpack variant, but a full 45-kilogram strategist capable of staying in the sky for up to 18 hours while remaining completely silent. The Skylark 3 is launched from a catapult and has a significantly larger wingspan, about 5 meters. It occupies the niche between the small Lark and the large Hermes. The main advantage of the 3 is the ability to carry heavier EW systems or multi-channel reconnaissance stations while remaining electric and quiet, making it an extremely difficult target to detect. It is a direct competitor to the Orlan, but with an emphasis on stealth rather than mass production. In the conditions of the Gaza Strip or Lebanon, the Skylark became the primary tool for clearing neighborhoods, allowing the detection of militant ambushes on rooftops and in house windows. The drone's ability to hover over an object and transmit high-quality real-time video allows a group commander to make decisions in seconds. The Skylark sees where enemy barrels are pointed and whether they have heavy weaponry. Its small size allows it to fly through narrow streets, serving as a flying periscope for infantry. Often the enemy doesn't even suspect they are being watched until it is too late. The image from the Skylark is broadcast not only to the operator, but also to commanders' tablets and even to soldiers' helmet-mounted displays, creating a unified information field. The drone is part of the digital army ecosystem. A target mark set by the UAV operator instantly appears on the maps of all allied units in the area. This eliminates friendly fire and allows strikes to be delivered with surgical precision. In 2026, this integration became the standard for all advanced armies of the world. Skylark transforms an ordinary infantry platoon into a high-tech unit. Skylark is in service with more than 30 countries, including France, Canada, and the Netherlands, proving its reliability across diverse climatic zones, from jungles to Arctic deserts. The platform's popularity is due to its survivability and ease of operator training. In Afghanistan and Iraq, NATO forces used it for convoy protection and road monitoring to detect IEDs. The platform's versatility allows it to be adapted for any tactical-level reconnaissance task. Its success has forced competitors worldwide to copy the pusher propeller and hand-launch configuration. Downing a Skylark with small arms is an almost impossible task due to its small size, high maneuverability, and lack of acoustic signature. For air defense systems, this drone is also a difficult target. The composite airframe barely reflects radio waves, and the absence of hot exhaust renders heat-seeking missiles, man-pads, useless. The only way to counter it is through powerful electronic warfare, EW. But modern versions of the Skylark feature secure, frequency-hopping communication channels. Most often, these drones are lost due to piloting errors or extreme winds rather than enemy fire. Skylark has proven that information on the battlefield is more important than firepower. In 2026, any operation without such a pocket scout is doomed to high casualties. The evolution of the Skylark continues toward the miniaturization of electronics and the implementation of swarm technologies. The future of this platform lies in full integration with artificial intelligence, which will independently highlight threats to the soldier. The Lark remains an indispensable link between the fighter on the ground and the digital headquarters. It is a weapon that does not kill on its own, but makes the enemy's death inevitable.